a great day. I'm having a great day. Beautiful Sunday. Even though it's very gloomy today. Great Sunday, great Sunday. Hope y'all ready for the holiday seasons. Holiday season. Always a great time. Very festive and joyful. I just hate when it's over. Just hate when it's over. You know, it's you know, it's kind of you be sad that it's over. All the joy, but it shouldn't be that way. Shouldn't be that way. That's the thing That's the thing I don't like about holidays. You be on this joyful high, and then when it's over, it's like back to normal. Go back to your regular program. But you know, 2025 has been a crazy year. Crazy year. A lot of unexpected things has happened in my life. A lot of things unexpected has been happening in my life. It's just been very crazy. It's very crazy year. So many people I know just found out today. A close person that I hold dearly. She passed away. An older lady in my church passed away. Very close, very close. But my prayers go out to the family. But it's just so many things going on. So many things going on in the world. Not only in personal people's lives, but in the world and the nation. We just gotta stay focused on what we need to do. Life. Like they said, life is too short, and I truly believe it. The older I get, life is too short. A lot of people I know, a lot of people I was very close to, has passed away. And so you think about those things and you like, I need to really get focused on what I need to do in life, because you never know, you never know. But stay focused, stay focused. Stay focused on what you really need to do. Just stay focused on your dreams and aspirations. A lot of people, they tend to get off track with certain situations. They tend to get off track, but you have to stay focused on what you really need to do in life so you can succeed, so you can succeed. Like I said, 2025 has been a crazy year, So many things going on. A lot of people I know has passed away, a lot of people passed away. But, you just got to keep on going. You got to keep on going and, to your destiny and what you got to do in life, But again, appreciate y'all for being in here. I haven't been steady on this channel. Haven't been real steady on this channel. But I'm going to get back to it. Wait a minute, I got to tie my shoe. But yeah, just got to stay focused. Let me tie my shoe right quick. I'm in the U.S. Yeah, so much going on. But I wish all of you I'm from India. It's raining there right now. Yeah, it look like it want to rain where I'm at too. So, but I always stay positive. Always stay positive. Also, if you want to support this channel, $ Open Mind Convo, $ Open Mind Convo. If you want to support this channel. Just taking a little walk. About to start my work week back up tomorrow. You know, I've been out for Thanksgiving break. So, going back tomorrow to work. So I thought I'd take a little walk, you know, really thinking. So which language do I know? No, English and Spanish. Know a little Spanish. But yeah, I thought I'd talk to y'all for a moment. Like I said, time is real short. You know, gotta stay positive. Gotta stay positive. Shit, P Diddy. Again, appreciate y'all. Appreciate y'all. What y'all up to this weekend? Again, appreciate y'all for being in here. But I just hope that the rest of this year goes by smooth. There's so much going on, so much things going on. But you know, we gotta keep going. We gotta keep going. Still looking for a P Diddy. Let me know if y'all went to church today. I went to church today. Appreciate you for subscribing. I just get frustrated at this channel. You gotta get so many watch hours. I just hate that, you know, you gotta try to get a certain amount of watch hours to get monetized on this channel. So I don't even care anymore if I get monetized or not. But if you want to support this channel, $ Open Mind Convo. Appreciate y'all. How you doing, Carly from Scotland? Carly from Scotland. I know in Scotland stuff, they really celebrate Christmas and stuff. They go all in. Scotland. I just saw a video last night, Switzerland. They had a lot of stuff for Christmas. It's like a whole Christmas town. But as far as Christmas, you know, I don't really get into like I used to, you know, as far as if you should celebrate Christmas or not. I just don't get into that religious stuff anymore, you know. If y'all watch my old videos, I used to be really heavy into religion and all that stuff. But I just think, I just think it's not worth the time anymore debating about holidays and all these things. Just going through life. Just spend, you guys just spend time with your family and stuff. Spend time with your family. Don't, get kind of all that out of your head. I think it kind of creates division when you talk about all this religious stuff, when it pertains to spending time with family, Yeah, I don't either. I'm on my own. Don't get caught up with the hype. Yeah, I at one point, about a few years ago, me and my wife decided not to participate in Christmas activities with the family, and I started to feel very isolated from my family, and I didn't like that feeling, even though I believe what I believe, and I know what I know about the holidays, and especially Christmas. I say I don't want to get that in the way of, these JBLs, but I didn't want to get that in the way of spending time with my family. I know that a lot of things with Christmas is pagan rituals and things like that. So I kind of, me and my wife has a balance now. We still go and hang with our family on Christmas and stuff, but we just don't put up decorations and stuff in our house because we know the origin of a lot of those things. So we still hang with family, but we just don't put up those things at our house because we feel somewhat convicted because we know and we have knowledge about things. We decide not to put those things up in our house. So that's how we finally dealt with that. Of course, when we had children, we'll explain it. We'll probably still give gifts around that time, the holiday time, but it don't necessarily have to be Christmas Day. But and then they'll grow into what we do. They may have questions about my parents having Christmas stuff up, and we'll tell them the truth. But that's just our personal conviction about holidays and stuff like that. And that's what it is. But again, I ain't gonna be out here too long. But thank y'all for tuning in. Haven't been out here in a while. I'm surprised how many people came up here. But again, appreciate y'all. Talk to y'all later. All right, peace.